So, I've been told I don't handle emergency situations very well. I have been told I resort to cannibalism way too quickly. For example, okay, when I'm traveling, okay, you know, you're waiting in the like the airport terminal, and everybody's probably nervous or something. I'm actually sitting back looking at people going, who looks the most delicious? Who looks the most well-fed? That guy with the glasses eats a lot of bacon and drinks a lot of El Tapatio, so he's probably good. So, you know, that's what I'm doing, and when I'm packing my, you know, carry-on, I don't put my laptop, an MP3 player, and magazines in it. No, I'm putting in marinades and barbecue sauces. I'm putting booze and fucking forks and shit, right? Because you don't know what's going to happen. I could be bored for 6 hours, but I'm not going to die on a mountain with, like, flavorless meat, okay? And, you know, once you pick out your target, okay, you get on the airplane, you get up to the cruising speed, okay, you open up that marinade. And by the way, when you pick out a sauce, okay, you want to pick something good that you're not going to get sick of after a week because you don't know how long you're going to be up there, right? So once you get up there, you know, nice and level, you know, you pull out your sauce and just pour it on the person you picked, right? Because you can't have it marinated too soon. That's something I've learned, right? And so you got them soaking, you know, and you know, some people get all touchy too. You know, you got some guy like, oh, excuse me, sir, why did you pour sweet and sour sauce all over me and my wife? Well, sir, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, sir.
You look pretty tasty.
Oh.
And, you know, I packed some sake and chopsticks, and so I just want to be prepared, and no offense, but you don't look too filling, hence the wife got sauce too. You know, and so all of a sudden, you know, it evens out and everything, and the pilot pops on the horn and he goes, ladies and gentlemen, you can now unfasten your seatbelts, put down your trays. The flight attendant will be around with a snack cart soon to purchase any beverages or snacks, you know. Oh no, oh my god, there's something on the wing. Oh my god, there's a gremlin on the wing, we're going down, we're gonna crash, everybody starts freaking out, right? You know, running around praying, screaming, oh my god, we're gonna die, right? Not me. I'm going, good. I'm hungry. I didn't want to wait 20 minutes for that one cart, right? And then, you know, I look at Mr. Yaki and go, hey, Terry. Mr. Teriyaki looks terrified. Fucking clenching his wife, hearing my stomach growl like a lion in the tall grass of a savanna. So then also you see like the 10 o'clock news, Flight 261 had a safe crash landing. All the passengers and crew were accounted for except for a young couple who were last seen next to a well-fed young man with sweet and sour sauce all over his face, complaining about being hungry already. And you know, it's like you'd think that'd be the worst situation of me losing my cool, but no, it's not. I went camping with an ex-girlfriend of mine. And she started complaining that the fire went out. And it had been a great trip up until that point. But as soon as she mentioned the fire was going out, I freaked. And I accidentally jabbed her with my marshmallow stick. And you're thinking like, oh man, she broke up with him for stabbing her with her hot dog stick? No, I killed her. I swore to her heart, people. It was a tragedy, you know, and it's like I felt horrible, you know? And, you know, it was pretty cool though, because her parents invited me to the funeral, which I thought was really cool of them. They asked me to leave halfway through, because I lost control of my emotions. I did, you know, I made a scene. I ran up and threw a bunch of graham crackers and chocolate bars in the basket. I thought it was fitting. She would have thought it was appropriate. And it's funny too, because people are like, man, this guy talks about cannibalism a lot, because I do. And, you know, they think I'm joking, but I'm dead fucking serious. I would totally eat a human. And so one of my friends was like, Joe, under what circumstance would you eat a human? Like there's a good circumstance, like there's a good situation to fucking eat another person. Yeah, okay, here's a good situation. Say there's a white dude walking around Portland, Oregon, right? And I only say he's white, not because I'm racist, but frankly, guys, we deserve it, okay? So he's walking around, and this Asian dude pops out of nowhere, swoops him up, throws him into the underground market of slave trade, right? And sends him to Africa, right? And so, you know, the Africans, you know, they're like, well, you know, this guy fucking talks too much, so we're gonna send him over to the Europeans, right? So they sell him to this European aristocrat, right? Who gets bored real quick, so he trades him to a Colombian coke dealer. who and then trades him to this like Mexican lottery dealer, who then makes him run across the border, really just for the irony of it all. And then he gets sent back up to Portland, Oregon, where he gets slow cooked and chopped up and served to me. By the way, he was being marinated the whole fucking time. I would totally eat that shit. That'd be fucking tasty. Okay. So they look at me like, oh my god, that's appalling. I'm like, what circumstance would you eat it? When would you eat the forbidden flesh, right? Like an airplane crash, an emergency situation? That's sick. You're just sitting around waiting for people to die to eat them. I don't like that. You don't know where those people have been. I knew where that guy was. Everywhere gross, and I like that. It adds character.